Assalamu alaikum. Today we discuss the topic of classification of solid, that is what is a crystal. A crystal is a solid in which atoms, ions or molecules are arranged in a fixed regular pattern in 3 dimensions. This regular arrangement repeat again and again throughout the solid. So here we write that a crystal is a solid in which atoms, ions or molecules are arranged in a fixed regular pattern in 3 dimensions. This regular arrangement repeat again and again. This regular arrangement repeats again and again throughout the solid. If we discuss an example, in the example of crystal is, we write the quartz, sugar, that is also quartz across, diamond, and number 4th is rock, salt, in chemistry language that is called the sodium chloride. That is all about the what is a crystal. Second, we discuss the arrangement of particles in crystals, how the particles arrange in a crystal. The particles are placed at definite position. The pattern is geometric and orderly. This order continues from one end of the crystal to the other. This repeating order is called the long range order. So here we write the arrangement of particles in crystals. The particles are placed at definite position. The pattern is geometric. The pattern of the particles is geometric and orderly. This order continues from one end of the crystal to the other. This order is continuous from one end of the crystal to the other. This repeating order is called long range order. Third, we discuss the orders in crystal. Here the two types of orders in crystals, short range order and long range order. In the crystal is basically that is the long range orders. First we discuss the first, what is the short range order. Atoms are properly arranged with their nearest neighbors. The distance and position between nearby atoms are fixed. So here we write that what is the short range orders. Atoms are properly arranged with their nearest neighbors. The distance and position between nearby atoms are fixed. If we discuss about the long range order, what is the long range order. The same arrangement continue over a large distance across many layers of atom. This is a special property of the crystal. In the crystal, we discuss the long range order. The arrangements of atoms continues over a large distance across many layers of the atom. Layers of atom. This is a special property of the crystal. This is a special property of crystal. That is all about the crystal. We discussed the arrangement of particles in crystal, and then we discussed the orders of particles in the crystal. Order of particles in the crystal is the long range order. Arrangement of the particles are at definite position. And what is a crystal? Crystal in which the atoms, ions or molecules are arranged in a fixed regular pattern in 3 dimensions. That is all we today discuss about the crystal. Next we discuss about the shapes and properties of the crystals. So here we discuss about the shapes and properties of the crystal. Because of the crystal internal arrangement, because the regular internal arrangement of the crystal have smooth flat surface. So here we write that because of their regular arrangement of internal structure of the crystal, crystals have smooth flat surface. Crystal have smooth flat surface. They have straight edges. They have straight edges. When broken, they split along specific direction called cleavage. When broken, they split along specific direction called cleavage. That is the shapes and properties of the crystal. Okay, now we discuss in the classification of this solid what is the brittle and ductile material. Here we discuss the properties of the brittle material. Properties, first property of brittle material, that is the break easily when force is applied. Break easily when force is applied. Second property is because suddenly, because break suddenly. And third property is elastic limit and breaking point. Elastic limit and breaking points are almost the same. If we discuss it example, in the example of the brittle materials, that is the glass, cast iron and high carbon steel. That is all about the brittle material. And last we discuss about the ductile material. What are the ductile materials? We discuss its properties. Can be stretched without breaking. It cannot be easily breaking. Can be stretched without breaking. Second property is breaking slowly after stretching. Breaking slowly after stretching. And third property is that is the large gap between elastic limit and breaking point. Large gap between elastic limit and breaking point. If we discuss it example, in the example of the ductile material, that is the copper, aluminium, gold, and silver. That is all about the brittle materials and ductile materials.